أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has many times repeated this in various ways, in various forms, to remembering the boundaries of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of the obligations of a mu'min. Allah is also reminding us, Allah reminded the previous nations, Ya Bani Israel, اذكروا نعمة التي أنعمت عليكم, also reminded mu'mineen as well to remember Allah's bounties. Here, actually, I'm referring to a sentence of this dua where we were discussing before this passage, يا من بدأ خلقي وذكري وتربيتي وبري وتغذيتي. So this was a reference of previous bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on us. So Imam is teaching us to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this way, to say, O Allah, O my Lord, Ya man bada'a, the one who initiated khalqi, my creation. He started my creation. So created me, wa dhikri, gave me a name, or gave me a status so that I can be remembered by people. Wa tarbiyati, he then raised me. Wa birri, gave me so much favors. Wa taghdiyati, and nourished me, nurtured me, gave me food, gave me what I needed in my life. Habni. Here is the sentence I want to talk today. It's part of this, and it's the end of this passage. It says, Habni libtida'i karamik wasali fi birrikbi. Oh Allah, give me. Now you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you. Why should Allah give you? Why should Allah give you? Because you deserve? No. Habni libtida'i karamik. I'm asking you with the reference of your initial bounties, wasali fi birrikbi, and whatever favors you have given me in the past. Subhanallah. See, this is a philosophy of Islamic dua. And of course, we are talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it applies on our daily life. Daily life, in our dealing with people, with our family members, our friends, overall, the society. What kind of society Islam wants to see? So see, apparently has no connection with something else, but if you reflect, it has something. Because du'as are teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Habni libtida'i karamik. Allah, give me because you have given me before. Wasali fi birrikbi, because oh Allah, favor me because you have favored me before. This is one way of asking. This is the positive way of asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is another way, and most of the people ask the other way. How? Ya Allah, see, I'm so much in trouble. You're giving that person, the other person, he has everything. Only me, I'm the miskeen, I don't have. Ya Allah. See? Asking Allah with complaints. Asking Allah with kufran and ni'mah. asking Allah, but with denial of whatever Allah has given you before. You are not saying with your tongue, but you have in your mind. When you're asking Allah, you have in your mind, see me, I have nothing. Why you don't have nothing? You have everything. So the way Imam is teaching us to ask Allah is first give the reference of past, not negatively, positively. It has two benefits. One, for you, yourself, you will not go under stress, right, in this dunya, because then you will start thinking positively. All the stress comes because of negative thinking. Keep your thinking, your thinking process positive. Never say, I didn't get anything. Don't look to deprivations that you might facing. Look to the bounties that you might getting. Look to the positive side. And instead of counting your problems, start counting favors and bounties of Allah on you. If you're looking to your past, in the past, Allah has given you more favors than any problems that you might have faced in the past. So look to that. Oh Allah, I'm asking you, by those favors that you initiated, you started. I never asked you. You gave me without asking. How many things that Allah gave you after you asked? And look, make a spreadsheet, right, and two columns. In one column, write those things that you asked Allah and He gave you, or He didn't give you. And in another column, list the things that Allah gave you without asking. Which list is longer and bigger? Which number is more? Yes, without asking. Allah gave you everything without asking. Subhanallah. So this is one benefit of that when you ask Allah, your dua be positive, so it is going to benefit you. You will come out of any kind of stress and you will be content on things that you are receiving from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is going to overall give you peace of mind. This is one benefit of asking positively. Second benefit of that, or it should be maybe first one, is that your connection to Allah will get stronger. Your connection to Allah is not the connection of complaints, rather connection of shukr and appreciation. Saying, thank you Allah, thank you Allah, thank you Allah. اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم. Remember the ni'mah that I gave you before. Don't just start complaining. I didn't receive this, my dua is not getting accepted. I don't know what happened to my job, I don't know what happened to my children, I don't know what happened. Many things. This happens, this is part of life. Problems are part of life. Don't even think about them. Think about Allah's bounties and be thankful. So, two benefits. I'm thinking about another benefits, maybe three benefits. One, your connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second, you yourself will have peace of mind. Third benefit is very good benefit. That is amazing one. And that's what I was referring earlier. So we can put it down this way. One benefit of being positive in your dua and remembering Allah's favors in the past is your connection to Allah get stronger. Everything you do qurbat in Allah, you be qareeb to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second, you yourself will have peace of mind, get out of stress. Third, if this positivity remains in your dealings with people, believe me, your life will change. I don't know how many people are listening to this, but your life will change. For example, I'll give you an example. At home, with your wife, wife with husband, brother with brother, parents with children, children with parents. You want somebody to do something for you. So there are two ways to let him do something for you. One, just like you do dua to Allah, that is Allah's dua, asking Allah, no comparison with Allah and people, but dealing with people. You want somebody to do something for you, to help you out for, in something. There are two ways to approach. One, start this way. Say, see, you do nothing. What have you done so far? Right. At least do this one. This is one way of saying it. Usually, this happens with husband and wife so much. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. No, you've done nothing. This is the way. And do this, because you didn't do anything or you don't do anything. This is a way. Another way is appreciate whatever he or she has done in the past. See, mashallah, I know you do a lot, but many things you didn't finish still, right? Can you do them? Can you finish this work? Can you do this, that? So this is one way of approaching somebody to do something or help you out for something. Which approach is more effective? Think about it. I know the second one is tough because the ego issue is there. Your ego will not let you be polite and appreciate somebody's work in the past. Rather, you try to put him or her down and then ask something from him or her. 90% of the times this happens. Right? So if in this dua, Imam is teaching us that when you talk to Allah, remember His favors in the past. The same thing, if you are talking to anybody in this world, first appreciate him for whatever he has done in the past for you, then ask him for new work, for new things, for new help. And see, the effect is going to be tremendous. It's going to be amazing. And you will find a lot of difference. And you will find, again, in the end, peace of mind for you and for the other person. But if you started with complaints, see, you may not get that work done ever. Why? Because you will find the reaction, you say, how you say I didn't do anything? I did this, I did this, I did this. You say, I know that did this, and then argument and this, going to reach to nowhere. Dua is teaching us حقوق العباد and حقوق النفس. All three haq will be fulfilled and will be given if we really follow the teachings of our Aimma alayhimus salam that they have taught us through dua, only dua. There are so many other ways that Imam and our Ma'soom leaders have taught us and educated us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to follow them, follow Quran and Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. May Allah hasten the reappearance of Imam Zaman, Ajal Allah Farajahu Sharif, and keep us among his companions, and his supporters, inshallah. Salawat Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.